Listen. Do you see the numbers too?
Hey everybody, back with you know what. Before we even begin to get started, just have to address just a couple of things, of course. And you know, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory by now, surely, unless you are in that deep layers of the mind-skism that I've been pointing out. All right, hence why I'm still getting these ridiculous comments and such delights. So again, a drill sergeant isn't pleasant, you know, cursing you out at 4 a.m. in the morning, yeah, telling you to wake up, telling you all sorts of obscenities, yeah. But of course, there's a method to the madness, yeah, or that seems like it's madness. So again, if you still don't, you know, understand my stance, then nothing more for me to add, you know. Again, why people actually shout, or a good reason why they shout. Y equals distance. Yeah, two or more parties, wherever the relationship, are very distant in communication, hence shouting. So no matter if you're right next to me, if we're that distant, obviously, you know, you wasn't receiving. Hence why you're shouting, to cover ground and distance. I mean, it really is that simple. Again, just quickly, remember, I was the one that gave the additional gem, aka Gematria grenade, to round off Adam Green with the Hand of Hamza comment that I left, which was also presented in the video by Zach. Yeah, if you don't know, get to know, you should be able to find it on my channel. You can see it for yourself. Hopefully it's not one of the videos that YouTube took down or something. I know one of them is deleted, but I've still got the video, so I'd have to dig it up. That's not a problem. And other tidbits too, obviously, that I've pointed out that have been, you know, whether he's liked it or given a reply to it. My point is, there's no way that you're just magically not seeing my comments for the last how long. And I know it's not YouTube. That's my point. That's all I'm trying to say, or one of the things that I'm trying to say, or been saying before this current situation with other stories, etc. As I say, if you go through my uploads, you will hear me talking about stuff. It really is that simple. So don't be coming on to one video and coming with your type of silly comments or reaction to my video when you don't understand why I'm harping on about something. That's a bit stupid, right? I mean, come on. If I came to somebody's channel and they're cussing or not cussing, yeah, whether they're cussing or not, yeah, whether they're high range, tone range or not, let me rewind that tune in the background. Actually, this one's good. Or not, obviously, I'm going to have to check out other videos to see if I can get a better perspective viewpoint on what they're talking about. It really is that simple. Like, fucking hell. All these people literally on the guy's dick, yeah? Literally. I'm on the bandwagon, but not the dick. Yeah, I'm on the bandwagon of truth. I'm not on Zach's dick. That's the difference. Yeah. Give that brother bare love anytime in the same sentence at the same time as I can say, fuck you for that part of your character aspect. But at the same time, what I've been saying is, I'm not on about actually a specific person. I'm talking about the mind-skism that's been embedded in the people's minds. Man, woman, child, etc., etc. Have you not worked that out yet? I've even put up a non-cussing video as well. So you've got the cussing version and you've got a non-cussing version. How comes none of you people are commenting on the non-cussing version if that was put out after the cussing uploads? Like, my point is, where do you people come from? Like, how are you still being made? Yeah? How do you work off your own initiative in life? This is my point. It's pretty amazing. So again, to those and the few, you know, not the 700 plus subscribers or phantom subscribers, whatever you are, as I say, only to the few. Sorry if I've been offensive. to those that don't know me, to the few that are going to be on the bandwagon of truth and wholeness. You know, of course, on the internet, you have to clarify some things to be clear, and even then, people still don't watch uploads, but are fast to leave dumb comments. Although, if you've been here for ages following the truth, not me, again, if you've been here for ages following the truth and the wholeness, not me, yeah, we're following the truth via our intuitive truth beacon that we have, yeah, that we've been given, and you know, through God, etc., your mom, blah 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 blah. So, although if you've been here for ages following the truth, not me, you know that, you know what I'm about, and all this has been mentioned before, literally, literally. So again, if you are under that heavy-duty mind-skism, then my bad, as I know better for many years about that. Yeah. So my point is, at the end there, I didn't write it properly, but what it's basically saying is, if you're under that heavy-duty mind-skism, then my bad, as I know better than to even actually waste my time by even being peed off, because it's not that something that I haven't realized from how many years. It's just that obviously it is going to fluctuate. Sometimes, you know, I'm still here living. I'm only, you know, in my incarnation, you know, so other parts are going to get the better of me at time, but at the same time, it's not never far away, my understanding about things, and it's like, okay, this is why nothing will change. You understand? This is why you have to truly go inside yourself, understand what mind-skism and layers have truly got hold of you, and be rid of them. Without that, you know, we can put out a bazillion videos, go on how many marches. My point is, nothing will change until the peoples find true introspection. Yeah. Again, what's my other saying? Love humans, don't like people. It really is that simple. Again, I love humans, don't like people. People are the problem. It really is that simple. So let's continue. So again, when I'm venting, ranting, whatever, I know I've said this after this bit, but still, when I'm ranting or have an event or whatever you want to call it, it's for all women, children, man, creatures, and even to the air we breathe. Yeah. What is that film with the news? It's like somebody that works at the news station. I was trying to look for the film or the name of it yesterday. Can't remember it, but it's an old film. Probably came out in like 1970s or something. And it's about somebody that just starts switching. And he's saying to people around him, hey, you can't be nice about switching. Like, maybe you have to get a bit pissed off and a bit angry. And a few effing and blindings every other word when you're talking. And at the same time, if those that are watching can't see clearly what you're saying, whether you're saying it without cussing, whether I'm talking like this, whether I'm making a rap tune, like what do you need for you to compute? So this is where you need to get yourself in check, have a serious, sober estimate check on yourself and say, okay, how much beyond the monkey mind am I being infiltrated in the inception of the mind? This is my point, yeah? So again, if you're already on the truth so much, still check yourself on how much of the mind-skism has you. All right. So again, venting, etc. You know, this is for every man, woman, and child. My own children. Yeah, I've got children. Like, I'm supposed to be happy about the local concentration camps, known as school and all that stuff. You know, he's off on the conveyor belt. You know, your child, your etc. This and that. Your sister. Come on, mate. Like, and again, where are all these people coming back to these other videos, or all the great, not saying because I've done it, but there's how many great decodes and that have been put up on this channel. You know what I mean? Showing the layers of this thing, you know, and the styles and ways of memes, how they work and why they work this way. Yeah. Again, the Quaid and Bayless, the Wolfism upload, that is a great example. A great example. Anyway, so again, also as I mentioned before, Mercury retrograde was just beginning the other week, a couple of weeks back. And if you're aware of what happens with electronic devices or talking, dysfunctional communication, etc. So again, don't matter if I did the upload and it wasn't in Mercury retrograde, I'd still get I'll still get basically the same mind-skism responses, unfortunately. My point is, I've come to realize that it's almost as we're in a, almost as if, excuse me, we're in a permanent, or for the masses for the most part, are in a permanent Mercury retrograde mind schism for communication, you know, and having a compartmentalized brain, not a uncompartmentalized. You understand? It really is that simple. So again, for the 100,000th time, dysfunctional communication via, let's go down and confuse them with language, you know, spoke of in the Bible, scripture. Again, we're using the script of Gematria, or the script that's running within the practice, which we're understanding. Yeah, so the practice that runs in the script, the script that runs within the practice of Gematria. Yeah, so again, as we know, tetragrammaton, the old name for God in Hebrew, etc., spoken from the 4 letters WHYH, Yahweh, and then the other one that works out to be Jehovah. My point is, let me rewind that groove before we get into the coronavirus catch-up, which is a must. I mean, I only done a couple of decodes just briefly, like 5 days ago, and then yesterday I looked I looked to see what was going on. Yo, I looked just to see what was going on yesterday, and I said, fucking hell, I seen even Tom Cruise, I mean not Tom Cruise, Tom Hanks, and more. I said, no matter what I'm gonna say about certain aspects of whatever, even though I'm gonna leave certain points and political shit out the way, I already understand the game of, you know, in that sense, and the minds and the truth community to those that's not in the truth community, to etc, etc, etc. So I can only do so much. So again, I understand how to lose the baggage so I can have a lighter flight, if that makes sense. Yeah. So unbelievable. We'll get to all of that anyway. We will get to that. So again, tetragrammaton, grammar, key part, linguistics, language, the word of God. Again, the pen or the tongue is and always will be mightier than the sword, or any weapon forged is futile. Literally, yeah, so any weapon that is forged by man is literally futile. The biggest, powerfulest weapon is understanding that words create worlds, yeah, and the word of God, and understanding your potentiality, your causality on effect, law of attraction. Again, let me know if I'm illiterate. We're gonna get to these people calling me illiterate. Again, they're only watching the video when I'm effing and blinding every few seconds from stuff that's been built up. From how many years from even before Zach? I'm talking about 30 plus years, yeah? Because there's been something that's been grinding away in my mind that I couldn't get a focal point on only until recently, yeah? So say about 5 years before Zach, I started honing in on this thing. What is it? What is it? This weird communication, etc, etc. Then I bumped into Zach. Didn't take me long to realize, oh shit, this is it. One of the key parts of the mind schism. This is it. So again, let's go down and confuse them with language, understanding the thelemic practices, Aleister Crowley, the reason why they say the sun is 93 million miles away. The only wandering star in Gematria that equals 93 is Saturn. And all the rest of the things I said, oh my goodness, this is it. So again, those that I've brought this to in this time, how they don't always say it as it should be second nature. So again, one of my key points again, this should be second nature now to be, you know, showing people about. You know, even if you only say it here and there, that's fine. But I'm saying, you know, the mind schism with the sun, the 93 billion miles, and the thing that I'm saying about the whole sharing thing, which we're going to get to in a sec. While sharing is important, if you understand marketing and certain stuff, you would have noticed that a lot of these groups that have been doing, it doesn't have to be just cosmetics, but I noticed it from a group that was doing cosmetics that wanted me to do some kind of pyramid scheme at the time. But anyway, you notice that they will, if somebody puts something out in their group, whether they've got extra sub accounts or whatever, they will go and like and comment and say, yeah, this product great on my skin or whatever. These times they haven't bought the product. My point is, because those that aren't in the know, it will prompt them, yeah, or a certain percentage of people to be like, oh, let me try that product, or let me, look into that product, oh, etc, etc. This is what happens. So my point is, and we're going to get to the sharing thing in a second, but let me just say it now, for fuck's sake, and then we'll get back to what I've been writing here, and then we'll get to today's presentation. for the few that matter. Yeah, the few that matter. Again, that's why I've been saying, you know, catch the bus when it's there. I don't expect to save everybody. I expect to only catch the few. Yeah, but again, this is why sharing is important, because if you're sharing and you're always mentioning stuff on your channel, yeah, your followers, those that watch you, will then also in turn go and watch those other people if you keep mentioning them, or if you say, yep, check that in your description in the comment, yada yada yada. You know, it's not that hard. Yeah, it really isn't. And I noticed that it will cause and aid and prompt a decent domino effect, and all of us would have much more subscribers, much more people, you know, like myself, that will be chiming in the comments talking good shit. As I say, we have the few talking good shit. We're going to get to some of these slides in a second, just bear with me. But anyway, let me just finish this off now. I mean, I can't say enough how the importance of sharing is caring. Yeah, it's not hard to always mention other channels. It's not hard to, again, pin comment, description, mirror videos. That was the other one, mirroring videos. I mean, is it so hard? It really isn't that hard. And this is part of the Mind-skism. Oh, I'm just doing my thing, I'm in my lane. Really? But then you will still catch these people talking about on other channels here and there, but they're still too much in their own lane, regardless if they're ready to go and pound the pavement or not. I've seen it. Unless it changes, then obviously I can change what I'm saying or my thought process to this specific dynamic part of the Mind-skism that I'm detecting here, you know. So anyway, let's continue. So tetragrammaton on the word of God, yada yada yada. And again, this is for those that, you know, obviously aren't up to speed. This is again for those that want to comment bullshit, etc, etc, say that I'm illiterate. This is stuff that I've gone over how many times. Again, you haven't watched enough videos to even be saying anything, or you haven't even done the true sober estimate check of yourself to be even saying anything. And at the same time, I can't expect any better of you unless you truly find yourself between the poles, your yin and yang, your left and right, estrogen, testosterone, get your holy trinity going, yeah, between the left and right, triangulate and find yourself. Anyway, let's continue. So again, the pen is mightier than the sword, tetragrammaton, key part of that is grammar, linguistics, language, the worship of Saturn L, Elohim, the letter L, and of course playing God over you with the elements L, weather, hence why they don't teach you the trueness about the torus field, perpetual energy. This is why flat earth is so important. Or one of its main big importances is understanding. It allows you to start understanding the perpetual energy of what is and how shit generates, yeah, and again your own torus field, torso, aura, torus field, and all that sort of stuff, which I've gone into how many times. So again, the worship of Saturn L, Elohim, the letter L, and of course playing God over you with the elements, whether and if not, and for you not understanding how you work, the world, cosmos, and concerning everlasting perpetual energy, hence why you pay your electricity bill. Understanding torus fields, energy, and magnetism is simply the key. So back to L and the letter L. Words create worlds, hence let's go down and confuse them with language and all that jazz from the tainted man, from the prolific scriptures tainted by man, running wild in the fabric of society, and the rest of what's at play, spiritual Mind-skism at mass grand proportions, excuse me. Again, I'm not here for subs or likes. If I could turn off both, I would. Again, Adrian owes something. We're going to get to you in a second. This is somebody that I noticed. I think this person was attached to, well, they're attached to Jagoza's channel that I noticed. That's a great start. Thumbs up to that. But then, I will even let you off. You came, I'm sure this is the person. We're going to get to the slides right now. They actually came and, let me start this one again. Do you know what, let's go with this one, but put it halfway from, oops. Right here. Is it that one? No, it's this one. Right, so, let's get these slides up now. Okay. All right. Let's get up some of these slides. Get some of the light back on my face. Sorry about that. Yeah, mate. Some, you know, full-blown crackhead method here, right? Illiterate, effing and blind, you know, doesn't know what he's talking about, putting out shit uploads, and you know, he's not looking to unify, he's just here for division, and all he does is chat shit, and yeah, blah blah blah, and you know, he's a keyboard warrior behind. I mean, surely I'm allowed to say, shut the fuck up. Right, where is this bit here? Ah, yes. Was this the Mag Truth guy? This is the Mag Truth guy that I did the upload on. Yeah, so this is what I'm getting to. So the person there, so that's when I said boom, 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 boom. Yeah, you can feel free to pause that. So imagine, this is the guy that's also attached to Mag Truth. I might be getting confused. I swear it was this person that left a comment yesterday, but I messed up on my YouTube studio and I accidentally, when I removed it, I thought I could still catch it on when you go to the actual YouTube, and I couldn't find it, and I didn't flip and screenshot it, and I'm sure it was this guy. But anyway, he's come back and left a comment on the video where I'm cussing. I already said to you that I even went and commented on your channel again on one of your personal uploads or something. I'm sure this was the person. You know, the rant-free, excuse me, upload. So it's crazy when these people go back to an earlier video and you've made more uploads and you're still on, like, you're on the wrong video. Like, really? I mean, come on. So again, you know, wasting time. I mean, I'm not saying you can't defend yourself. Let me say that again as well. You know, I'm not saying to Zach, you can't defend yourself against scumbags like this. Mag Truth, Bitter Truth and all this shit. Obviously, but my point is, you take the time to write a nice, you know, lengthy comment. The guy removed the comment, and as we know what he was doing, he made a video that he edited the video talking about stuff, saying which you should be doing. Oh, he never does this, or puts more validity to, you know, what he's talking about with his numbers. You know, he doesn't add in much weight to it. It's just pulling numbers out of his backside. But then, as we know, like Zach mentioned, like I've been mentioning in these uploads, the man blatantly edited his videos, took out the stuff that he's talking about, he wished he spoke about, but then as we know, as I just said to you, he's edited the videos and made a fucking upload. Like, what the fuck? Do you know how fucked up that actually is? Unbelievable. And then for Google, Guuele, and YouTube, GUUTB, you know, play on the phonetics and that. Anyway, my point is, it just shows how crazy these motherfucking people that own this whole something is, yeah? And what they are about. These are the same people, YouTube, that left up a blatant, what was it called? House of Air. That was the name of the video. They left up a blatant gay porn video, yeah? A music video, yeah? For about 3 months. Do you know how many complaints that video obviously got? And I was one of the people obviously complaining, what the fuck? Yeah, so that will let you know what Google and YouTube's actually about. Yeah, they porn bomb Zach's live. We know it was them. Yeah, and they've messed up how many channels? The guys like on his 20th, 21st channel. This is my point. These guys like Mag Truth, they're on their first fucking channel still. Know that. Putting out mediocre uploads, you know, and they will harp on about and say all these things, you know, call Zach a Jew, call him a sodomite, call him. Oh, no. What happens to these channels? Where they're flaggings? Fuck all happens to them. Yeah? So as I said, I've already gone into that. We don't even have to stay on that. Oh, look. Here it is. I mean, what the fuck is that? Yeah? That's not the slide I wanted to show you, but here you can see it again, me talking to that person, yeah? Rant free. We can even go to the rant free one now, and you won't even see a comment from these people. None of them. So again, another key point, just to say the irony, you know, you make and I'm sure you even done an upload about somebody that committed suicide via their isolation and stuff like that recently, a few months ago. This is Zach. I'm sure you done an upload talking about that. Anyway, my point is, you make a site for people to get together. That's fucking great. You know, it's a shame about the other one. I mean, imagine where that would be right now, because that was about 4 years ago, right? When you'd done the first Free to Find Truth, and that went pear-shaped by these scumbags, unfortunately. But my point is, anyway, it's a bit weird. You know, you make a social media thing for people to connect. And also, this is why it seems not too homely and friendly, because of the Mind-skism effect that I'm talking about. Yeah, in general. But my point is, you don't even connect with those like me at the forefront, you know, putting out the content in relation to Gematria, even though, you know, for a big part of it, we may be only echoing what you're saying. But obviously, we're still finding, you know, our own decodes, you know, and putting in our own tidbits that are all gems, etc., etc. Yeah. So my point is, how do you not know who's in your community? You can't be that high up. I've said this how many times, yeah? Nobody's so high up on a special pedestal. Nobody's not got any time to do or say specific stuff. Let me charge my phone. Yeah. So where was I? So, you know, so again, you tag people in stuff. How many, you know, 5 different people. You know, none of them came through. This is all individual bodies. So this is where I have to think, raw, is there some conspiracy going on? Why is it every time I'm trying to get the word out or even do basic stuff in my own life, yeah, domestically, it's like I'm met with so many speed bumps and then people that they make the situation so you feel and are isolated through no apparent reason of your own. Again, I can give how many different testimonies about this, yeah? From personal experience. And again, if you go through my videos, you will hear me actually speak about some of them. Yeah, I've been pretty transparent here. So again, you tag people on your own site, yeah, you don't hear from any of these bodies. I mean, as I say, I've already gone over it. Feel free to check out the uploads. As I say, I may take down the extremely cussing one. I'm going to tread on the teacher stuff as well with the coronavirus, just briefly, but we're going to get straight back up to date as well. But again, I just wanted to, you know, just quickly touch on this. As I say, I'm not even going over all the points, but it's not hard to see my stance. This is my point. Yeah, it's not hard to see my stance. And bear with me here. Of course, 155 coronavirus or Wuhan coronavirus equals 155. We've got a minute 55. And he's injecting 46 million. Boris Johnson has pledged to inject 46 million into research. Unbelievable. Virus and Chaos 46, if I remember correctly. Bear with me here. And then all these, you got Super Moon. What was the other one? Blue Moon, Wolf Moon. Now you got Worm Moon. Right. Bear with me here. Hold up. Let me get to. Sorry, bear with me 1 second. Alright, let me just get these out the way and then we can get to the decodes. So, okay, so this person here, first name, last name. This is my upload, the rant free to asshole Adrian. That was the Adrian person that we just had up, yeah? Anyway, this person here saying that Zach reminds him of Denzel. And basically, he's referring to somebody that's comes on the panel on Brother Sanchez's thing. I mentioned both of them recently. Denzel and this guy called Mercury something Diadect, but it goes by the name Diadect, but it's Mercury something Diadect. Basically, Mercury retrograde. That's what I call him. Oh my God, the guy thinks he's so smart. I don't know if he's paid to do it, like a troll or a shield, but it's unbelievable. Denzel's basically as bad as well. Denzel's full of shit. I mean, and I mean really full of shit. You can't keep coming up with, basically, in a world with so much objective truth and obviousness in your face, how is it these people always come with pure fairy, magical fairy tale, you know, you can only see what they're talking about if it was done by CGI. You know, you can't see it in your objective reality. Come on, man. It's ridiculous. So the bit what I want to get to here, as I said, I'm not sure about this bit down here. And again, everybody's at their own speeds and own this and that. But my point is, it shouldn't take you that long to be like, raw. Clearly we're not on a spinning board doing all this other crazy stuff, spinning 1,000 miles an hour, orbiting at 66.6 thousand miles an hour, corkscrewing, following the sun on the arm of the Milky Way at 550,000 miles an hour. Then you're going to tell me, you know, they're in slow-mo on the spacewalk via the ISS, you know, with big dumb gloves on, you know, tightening, screwing and undoing nuts and bolts, going around all slow-mo, but you're supposed to be orbiting at 17,000 miles an hour. Really? Come on, man. It's ridiculous. With all the other stuff going on, going through the corkscrewing, turning, orbiting. Really? Unbelievable. How about a simple torus field? We're in a planetarium, so to speak. I mean, is it that hard? Magnetism keeps the sun and moon up. Obviously, it's all working in tandem, give and take. Perpetual energy and all that stuff. Anyway, so onto this. Good advancement, mate. Nobody needs a whining bitch. As I say, I probably sound like a whining bitch with some of these uploads, obviously, and not just the ones I've done recently. All right. And do you find it fishy that his girlfriend is in school slave for Big Pharma? Guess them a bunch of sellouts. I mean, I can't speak on that. I can't speak on that at all, to be fair. So, mention that. Oh, here's me saying, of course, because remember, were all these people over cussing out Zach when he's been venting here and there, regardless if he may not do, you know, minus a few effing and blindings, but I've heard Zach cuss off the place. I've been cussed by Zach many years ago, probably recently too, if depending on where his head's at, depending if his arrogance is high or low on a specific day or if it's wherever it is all the time. Anyway, my point is, we're all allowed to vent. Yeah, what is pissing us off at times, not good to keep it stored inside. And again, parties are metaphorically distant. I mean, I've gone over that by shouting and the distance thing, so I don't have to speak about that. Where's the bit I wanted to say though? I spoke about that, Adam Green and all of that. And right, where are we? It was a bit coming up. Sorry, because I amend sometimes and then I took the slideshot again. Oh yeah, so here it is. I'm sure I sound like a whining bitch to the untrained eye. Yeah? Anywho, again, no many will like their drill sergeant at first. Yeah, cursing you to wake up at 4 AM, etc, etc. Yeah, so again, I'm sure I sound like a whining bitch to the untrained eye. Anywho, again, not many will like their drill sergeant at first, cursing you to wake up at 4 AM. Exactly. And again, that's for the non-awareness crew that are way into the heavy-duty mind-skism. To those that are on the path of truth, but you are still have some layers of mind-skism to undo. I'm not saying that I haven't got some layers that I need to sort out via the mind-skism, obviously, and that I need to be careful that I'm not creating an extra sub-matrix via the mind-skism, and now I'm caught in my own mind-skism by, you know, oh, you know, no, I'll fucking wake up and this and that. I already get that not many people's gonna wake up. All it is, and other stuff, all it is that, you know, when you're putting out the information, you're not always gonna be happy and dandy. Again, we're contending with so many speed bumps in the community and out of the community, you know, again, chemtrails. I mean, how much do these people need? You know what I mean? They've got the money, they've got the minds eye of the people. Again, Corona means crown tracker and all of that, which we'll get to. Hold on, bear with me here. I'll let those grooves play when I get into the decode properly in a second. So, I know disrespectful as fuck, bro. I know disrespectful as fuck, bro. You should be ashamed. And imagine, please go and look at the the upload this is being spoke on, yeah? This ain't even for my latest rant videos, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Within reason, again. You know? I can stand strong in my foundation. with what I'm talking about, because I know it is 100% sound and legit. Yeah, I'm not one of those people that you can't say, oh, like you was chatting shit or you was, you know what I mean? I know when to say shit. I'm sorry, hold my hands up to that and such delights. Do you know what I mean? So here's this fool now. LOL, or laugh my arse off. How you think this stuff compares to Zach? You should take notes. Who's comparing? I mean, really? So first name, last name came in. What do you reap? Toilet paper? And then he goes, that's your comment to me. This is the Reaper guy. I call it as I see it. This video didn't teach shit. Just put Zach's name in there for views. Now this is when. Shit, I'm not sure if it was on pause or not then. Right, so we're almost about to get to Alright, so here's me saying, you know, you're dumb, you'll be on my next upload. So here you are, Reaper. I told ya. Yeah. So again, exactly one of my points. Yeah. This guy is the epitome of the Mind-skism. You have done no due diligence. You haven't looked at any uploads. You haven't checked out the rant-free upload. You haven't gone through, you know, to see my own stance. Again, when you come across somebody that puts out uploads and that, you can't say you know the perspective and viewpoints of that person, whether they're transparent or not. My point is, well, obviously if they're a bit more transparent, my point is, it takes about 3 to 6 months, not 3 minutes, 3 weeks, or 6 weeks, you know what I mean? 3 weeks or 6 weeks. It takes like 3 to 6 months, if not a year. Yeah. To truly for yourself to say, oh no, that person's about this or person's about that. Depends on it, again, it's up to you. Depends on how much you watch, etc., etc. Do you know what I mean? But my point is, don't ever come to somebody's channel and chat shit when, where have you ever been on all these uploads before? Where have you been? Fucking nowhere, that's where. So shut the fuck up. Again, feel free to read that. I've already broke that down. Yeah. I mean, again, I'm on the bandwagon, not Zach's dick like you are, like a fucking idiot. You're letting that Mind-skism just Mind-skism you all up. So oh yeah, so you're saying, you know, does it compare to Zach's this and that? The dance, when I've even tried to say this is a, no, what? The dance. Well, oh yeah, sorry, I'm saying, when have I even tried to say this is a pissing competition? Exactly, about compare. You lot look so silly commenting on these last couple uploads when it's pretty clear and concise what the fuck I'm going on about. You are fucking dumb.
That's a part of being dumb, you're not aware. There should be a way to tell, like a home pregnancy test type thing. Some shit you take it home and you lick it and you go, oh, I'm a fucking idiot. Shit! What the fuck is this? It's broken. Dudes would never believe it. Idiots would be fucking boxes stacked to the ceiling. Liar! Cocksucker! No!
Reaper's got fucking Mount Everest. So let's get to gone over that. Oh, that was this one. Oops. Excuse me, didn't realize that was so loud. Right, what is this one here? Oh, If you truly know this situation here, you will laugh that somebody made this a channel called Thighs Wide Shut. Oh my goodness. And it's so funny. I saw somebody's comment that said, get rich or thigh trying. I said that he went to the doctor and he's got a thyroid problem. Anyway, let's but as I say, if you understand why I can say that I wouldn't take the pee out of somebody's circumstance, obviously, and the less unfortunate. But if you understand this specific character, Hussein Campbell, Jesus Christ, get the fuck out of here. What? My goodness. I think I even mirrored, what is it? Niggas from the hood don't give a fuck about, or give a F about flat earth. I mirrored that a couple months ago, check it out. And from Brother Sanchez, I'll find it on his channel. But I'm gonna go backwards now. So we're gonna start quickly with Tom Hanks, the latest, and I'm gonna quickly go backwards with the catch up with the corona stuff. So let's start with Tom Hanks. Is this even? Okay. This thing baffles me. 1 minute, look. 1 minute I get the play thing just in the midway round where I put it. Midway round on my phone where I put like to stop the recording stuff. Then it gives me the magic button. Basically I had both. Then it takes away the bit where you'd see it halfway where I place it. To, you know, you get like the little timer. Now I've just got the magic button in the corner. I'm not sure what's happening with this app. But it baffles me sometimes. So let's get into corona. We're gonna go backwards. We've got DABABY. We're gonna get into DABABY. Do you know what? Let's start with DABABY and then we'll get into corona, because I know there's much more corona stuff than DABABY. So we're gonna start with corona, do Tom Hanks, and then we're gonna backtrack, catch some of the last stuff in the last few days with corona, and go over some of the other uploads that I've already done. Unbelievable. So I'll even show you how I caught wind of this. What is this one here? Oh yeah, we'll do DABABY first. Fuck it, let's just do DABABY first and then I'll go over all the corona stuff. Right, so this is how I found it. Hold up, let's get this here. Right, so I'll show you how I found it. So he came up on suggestions. Young Pharaoh exposes rapper DABABY's alleged slap victim for lying. Now straight away I'm like, okay, let's see how deep it is or the authenticity of the situation, yeah? And then regardless of that, I already know that he's not going to be showing any numbers, right? Obviously he knows about Gematria, yeah? Let's get that straight. So, woman who was allegedly slapped by DABABY says rapper's apology was not sincere. So, Taranisha, how do you pronounce that? Taranisha Laws says she was left embarrassed by the violent incident. Yeah, so this happened on the 7th of March at a club. So here he is, DABABY, rapper apologizes for hitting the female fan. So some other stuff that don't add up with the angle of the slap that she's saying he was standing and who was holding the phone. But anyway, we don't even need to get onto all of that stuff. That's what he was spending, you know, 2 hours on or whatever he was talking about it for, an hour, young Pharaoh, etc. But let's see why the practice of Gematria, those that play God of You and understand simple realm dynamics, let's see why it's important to add this to your inventory. So even if it's not your full forte and you like to show other stuff in situations, understand anyone that leaves this out, that comes across this information, that obviously knows about the Gematria but leaves this out, all they are on is they love the drama. You understand? They love the drama. They don't like to just fully use this, because then it gets to pointing the finger and understanding the layers of the matrix or the sub-matrix of where the fuck we're living. Yeah, so let's continue. Because understand, people like marketing, they understand the marketing value, they get more views. Somebody like young Pharaoh, he understands the Hegelian dialect. If you don't understand the pharaoh that he has behind him in all his videos with the screw face, Alpha Phi Alpha, the frat fraternities. Did I mention Boule? I'm not saying he's 100% in there, but there's something that's definitely fishy, slightly. Yeah, I've already made videos about it. Feel free to check it out. Again, I can big up young Pharaoh because he does put out great work, but at the same time, come on, man. Again, unless you're under that heavy duty Mind-skism, that is also possible. But at the same time, I just can't see somebody being that smart. You're gonna leave out this information and you can't see? Really? Again, he may put out uploads to do with the Boule and Malcolm X, etc, etc. But again, just look at what I put out in the past, about a year ago almost now, since I've been uploading, which has gone a year. We've passed the year mark, which was the 9th of March the other day. So anyway, we have March 7th, yeah, with this situation. So he was in Tampa, Florida, Saturday night. I think this was just before he was supposedly about to go on stage or do something in the club or whatever. But anyway, slapped. Slapped equals 37. And again, I should say, if you're new here, what we do is basically show you how ritualistically scheduled and rolled out your given realities to every single day by understanding the practice and code of Gematria. And again, if you're not up to speed, there's a bazillion uploads and tutorials that can get you up to speed. So hence why I'm not actually going to be going on certain stuff anymore or harping on, because you should be up to speed by now, and there's other videos that show you what you need to know. There's a book you can download via Zachary K. Hubbard, etc, etc. All right. And again, he will be back on the subscriptions. You know, if I see or get a specific style of contact, yeah, immediately you're back on the subscription. So if you wonder why, you know, I'm talking about connecting and all this stuff and unification, you know, this is why that specific individual isn't on my subscription. It really is that simple. Yeah, there's how many ways you can get in contact, and you haven't got in contact yet. I mean, that's crazy to me. Crazy. Any one of them. Not even just Zach. This is my point, because it's not about Zach. It's about the Mind-skism. So again, this happened when? On March 7th, yeah? Let's get that up. March 7th. Right there. Slapped equals 37, like 3/7. All right. And 73, if it wasn't enough already. So, slapped, we know that. DABABY. Does anybody want to take a wild guess what DABABY equals? DABABY equals 37. DABABY equals 37. Slapped equals 37. When did it happen? March 7th. 37. I mean, come on. Saturn equals 73 as well. Anyway, Scottish Rite of Freemasonry 127. But anyway. Alright. Also, rap equals 17, I'm sure, if I remember correctly. DABABY equals 17. She gets hit by a rapper. He's currently 28 years old, born on the 22nd of December. So on the 67th day, March 7th. And then we've got 76 days from his birthday, of course, Negroes and slavery, 67, 76, Freemasonry, 67. Again on the 67th day. Rap equals 46, I'm sure. Yeah. And he's got a life lesson of 46, a day numerology of 73. Slapped equals 73, as well as 37, as we just saw. DABABY equals 37. It happened on March 7th. Unbelievable. So that was the Saturday. Yeah. So. Following the incident, DABABY said he sincerely apologized. So anyway, the 37th prime is 157. Why is that important? I know it wasn't a rap concert, but interesting. Rap concert equals 157. And 113, we had a day numerology, or just a numerology, excuse me, of 30, the 30th prime, 113, and of course the Talmud with all the words from that passage, as we know, that equates to, let's just get it up. Here it is for anybody new here. Feel free to Google this passage and you can see that what's written here isn't a lie. All right, and understand the sorcery, spelling, etc. I mean, come on. Here we have a passage, Baba Kamar 113a, talks about how to circumvent the Gentile in a legal setting, basically lie, treat you like cattle, poison you, whatever they want. You work for them in myriads of ways, not just going to work. Currency, energy current, your life force. So again, Scottish Rite Freemasonry, Scottish, mainstream, dishonest, not factual, not true, bullshit, green screen, disinfo, not honest, infidelity, politics, clarity, fiction, illusion, world war, inside job, perjury. It's just undeniable. So, let's get back up here. So, man, where are we now? So, embarrassed equals, don't worry about that actually. We've got the 42 and the 60. More slavery words. Slavery 42. Bear with me 1 second here. Embarrassed. Oops, sorry, I thought I saw 109. Excuse me, 1 second here. Sincerely apologize. 102. So Negroes 102 or something. Got the 213 in there. Nigga 213. Give me 1 second here. Seeing if there's any more tidbits. So going to his birthday, 290 days. Pi's in there again. Remember we just had the 37th prime, 157. That times 2, or add whatever, is 314. 157 add 157, or times 2, whichever way, equals 314. We've got 41 weeks and 3 days to the baby's upcoming birthday. Rapper equals 38 and 74. It's got a numerology and a life lesson, a day numerology, excuse me, and a life lesson. We've got Masonic 29, Pi equals 29 as well. Unbelievable. Pi, March 14th. Incoming. When is that? Oh shit, got to drop my phone, goddamn. Couple of days. So you've even got a life lesson of 14. That's quite funny as well, come to think of it. So, Negro 76, you get slapped by the Negro that's born on the 22nd of December. Slavery 42, of course, and 30. Shaming ritual, Shaming ritual equals 199. So of course, there's how many shaming rituals going on? This seems to be a shaming ritual. And again, he had a life lesson for last year incoming to this event or situation this year. A life lesson of 46. 46 prime is 199. Shaming ritual 199. Rap equals 46. So rapper, I'm sure rap's 46. Rapper 7438. I'm sure rap's 46. How the hell did I not write that down? I'm sure rap's 46. I'm sure it is. So, I mean, you know, oh yeah, they're upside down on the ISS. Oh yeah, really? How are y'all putting out upside down pictures? I mean, do I have to even say anything? It's just unbelievable. Look, more cartoons. This is what they do. Mind-skism everywhere. How many layers of this mind-skism and agenda? This campaign that they're on is just crazy. When you truly behold what is going on the layers of the layers, and you peel the onion, you say, wow, the veil, there's a few veils. I'm peeling back the onion here. Peel it. Oh shit, check that. Oh shit. And then you note how it's all connected. So let's get to Tom Hanks, excuse me. Tom Hanks says he has coronavirus. Unbelievable. When I saw this last night, I said, oh my God, clearly I'm going to have to upload tomorrow. There's no way I can sit on this and not upload it. As I say, the cause is bigger than I. You know what I'm saying? The cause is much bigger than I. So let's get into this. So here we have, oh, and I saw this as well. This guy, what's his name? Paul Chowdhury. That then a coronavirus skit is like an English comedian. Couldn't help but notice 6 minute 20. Of course, COVID-19, virus, viral, China equals 26. We'll get back to the extra stuff if you're new here in a second. Again, check out the coronavirus playlist that's been provided on this channel, and then you'll understand event 201. I wonder if that's still 156. That would be interesting. Wuhan virus equals 156. Chinese presidents born 15/6, 15th of June. So, funny as well, he goes into dim sum. He goes into the shop called Dim Sum. That's brilliant, that. That is fucking brilliant. So, let's continue. Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson, the actors, excuse me, plural. Again, you know, if they don't do this, obviously, you know, they can't get their next hit movie, or maybe, you know, one of their relatives got to be killed or some shit. Somebody close to them, or they just like doing it. Who knows? Depends on how polarized they are to the fuckery. And so here we have Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson diagnosed with coronavirus. Huh? Really? Where's this gonna go? Here's Tom Hanks with his 6.7 million followers on Twitter. Blah blah blah. So he says slight fevers. Where is that bit here? Let's just get it up. Here it is, highlighting slight fevers, yeah? So he's saying in a statement to posted to Instagram, Hanks said he and his wife were traveling to Australia. Oh my God. Just check out the playlist if you haven't already and you're new. Traveling to Australia when they were tested for exhibiting symptoms like tiredness, body aches and chills and slight fevers. Oh really? Slight fevers, you're saying? Of course, slight fevers equals 78, like Wuhan coronavirus equals 78. Of course, Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson equals 260. Tom Hanks, Rita Wilson also 241. So we've got the 26 there. The 241 is interesting because coronavirus is the reflection of 241, 142. Unbelievable. Again, virus, COVID-19, China, and viral all equal 26. Yeah? So let's continue. Unbelievable. So, he's born 9th of July. Did we not already have a 79? Okay, between them a 79. We'll dismiss that. We'll dismiss that. No worries. He's currently age 63. Born 56, I'm sure. Wuhan, oh, coronavirus equals 56 as well as 65. Yeah? So I knew it was 65. I just had to double check. I knew it was 56, but I had to double check if it was Wuhan coronavirus. But anyway, coronavirus 56 and 65. Tom Hanks born in 56. Yeah? So here's the line actor scumbag coming out via his handlers, or just because he likes to do it. He's polarized to fuckery. Thomas Jeffrey Hanks, that's Tom Hanks' full name, equals 78, like coronavirus Wuhan coronavirus equals 78. Thomas Jeffrey Hanks equals 78. Of course, 93. Wuhan virus equals 93. Unbelievable. You see? You see how easy it is already? Here's Margarita Abramoff. Stage name Rita Wilson, which is Tom Hanks' wife, also 63, born in 1956. Perfect to carry it out, to amplify, you know, what they've got going on. Again, they're setting sails to amplify as much as they can. If you don't know what I'm talking about, a great example is the Dwarfism upload. What did I call the playlist though? Quaden Bayliss. Yeah, you'll see the playlist there. I'll have it attached to the description and in the pinned comment. So 56, 63 years old. She's born when? October 26th. She's born on the 26th of October, man. Come on. I mean, unbelievable. Of course, from this coming out, they said it happened when they got, basically, it came out last night, just past 12 o'clock. So I was still checking for both days, which will be the 10th of March and the 11th of March. And both days still work out. with the 121. So my point is, coronavirus outbreak, excuse me, equals 121. Of course, it went mainstream crazily in the news, even though there was tidbits going around before the 21st of January, or January 21st this year. Again, check out all the uploads. So again, 21st of January, or January 21, excuse me, so we can get the 121. Coronavirus outbreak equals 121, and here we have 121 days from March 11th to his upcoming birthday on the 9th of July. Unbelievable. So let's continue. 121 days. Because it's the 12th today. Yeah, it's the 12th today. Excuse me, just checking myself. And of course, with the 150. Oh, I don't even have to go into that actually. Don't worry, I'll dismiss this slide. Don't worry. Of course, Scottish Rite Freemasonry 325. This is with his wife's birthday incoming this year on the 26th of October. Of course, Freemasonry equals 139. Last year, sorry, now this is going back to last year now. So that last one was 2020 with her birthday. This one is, so look, Scottish Rite Freemasonry 325. Freemasonry equals 139. So from 2019, the last one was 2020, incoming to her birthday, and this one from her birthday last year to this situation today, or yesterday, on the 12th, either way, 139 days. Unbelievable. Freemasonry 139, and she's got a life lesson last year incoming of 48. Wuhan virus 48. You see? Once you know the code, you can understand why we have all this. Let's go down and confuse them with language. It really is that simple. From biblical text, etc. And all the rest of the stuff that we've broken down how many times. Did I say Wuhan coronavirus equals 93? Tom Hanks' full name equals 93. Of course, the 50th prime. The 50th prime is 229. Rita Wilson equals 50. Where am I going with this? Something must be coming up here, unless I'm missing something here. 229, hold up. Okay, yeah, of course. So Rita Wilson equals 50. The 50th prime, 229. From March 12th to her upcoming, and even as I say, if it happened on the 11th, if you check it, it's still going to be the same. To get the full day span, it would give you the 229. No, it will be 228. I have to double check, I can't remember. Sorry, I've been off the Gematria thing last couple of days. But either way, it just happened around 12 o'clock last night. And I understand time zones and stuff, but understand, you know, how these people do play on the days. But anyway, the 50th prime is 229. Here we have 229 days to her upcoming, no, to her upcoming birthday. Excuse me. Back and forth with the numbers sometimes. Shall I dismiss that? 103, basically on the day. Well, when it's really mainstream today, it's going to be the 72nd day of the year. The 27 club equals 72, and if you're out ritual, of course, equals 27. 103, 27th prime, 103. Anyway, what was the 127 we had? Was it on this one? Oh, it was a different one. I think that was the baby. Anyway, so here's another Scottish Rite Freemasonry. We had the 325, 127 Scottish Rite Freemasonry also. This is going, oh no, that was a mistake by accident. Look, 1st of March. We'll dismiss that, my bad. I forgot to delete it. And of course, for those new, if you're still watching here, 26 life lesson, which is very important when it all went mainstream on the 21st of January. Remember, coronavirus outbreak equals 121, like January 21. We have a life lesson of 26. Unbelievable. 40. Her upcoming birthday has a life lesson of 40. Got 40 weeks there. Of course, foundation 40. The numerology of 46 as well. Fucking hell. She's born in 56. Coronavirus equals 56. Also, 87 days going back to her birthday from 21st of January. 87 days. Coronavirus equals, or Wuhan coronavirus equals 87. As well as 78, as we've already seen thus far. So So imagine. Kia David's in there, 216. If you don't know, get to know and go for the uploads. Kia David also equals 63. They're both born, no, sorry, they're both age 63. They're both born in 1956. Coronavirus equals 56. Again, Kia David and Revelation and all that stuff. How many 216s and Kia Davids go into all the school shootings and such delights and nightclub shootings and all that stuff in the last few years? Pretty fucking incredible. And not even just in the last few years. You can even go back to Dunblane and do the date timing and do what they was titling it, Dunblane Massacre and all that stuff, to Sandy Hook, and you will see 6,120 days. 612, Dunblane Massacre equals 612, and more. Columbine High School, all this stuff. It's pretty crazy. So maybe this is why they had the time of 9:38, 38 minutes past. We've got 8 months and 3 days from Tom Hanks's birthday incoming to this year on March 11th. There's that 38 up there. So oh man. So actor Tom Hanks equals 50. That's quite funny. Hanks equals 26. Hank equals 26. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my goodness. Tom equals 48. Are you seeing this? Wuhan virus, as it's also known, equals 48. Unbelievable. Wuhan virus 48. You see? Wuhan virus 60. Did we have a 60 somewhere? I can't remember now. Wilson 38. The wife's name, you see? Come on, man. This is via Zach. Of course, feel free to subscribe and sub. Remember, this is not a hate campaign. Yeah, remember, this is not a hate campaign. Understand one's stance. And I'm one of the few that understand the type of stance that I have to be even having the type of projections and, you know, be it an outburst or even just to talk about it as I'm talking about with this upload and many others. Do you know what I mean? So again, feel free to check out, download the book if you haven't already, support what's going on. I will be definitely purchasing, I may even order it this week, some of the Gematria Effect hoodies and the tops. What? That is standard! Even stuff from Brother Sanchez I have to order still. You know, and so don't think that I'm on some dumb hate campaign and I'm some illiterate fucking idiot that ain't got a clue or you know what I mean? I understand why I'm cussing, you know, like I ain't got children out here off the conveyor belt, you know, that's been set up, orchestrated, etc, etc. Do you know what I'm saying? What I'm supposed to be always fucking happy about shit or something? Again, maybe you need to get a bit fucking truly fucking pissed off and angry for a hot second. You know what I'm saying? And if it's not that, at least defrag, yeah, and have a sober estimate of your shit. Defrag, then compress your zip file, zip up the zip file, you know what I mean, and then go on and continue with your life and be good to others, but take no shit. So alright, so let's get to the other parts. And again, understand the war has always been first and foremost on the mind of, you know, woman, man and child, etc. Yeah, first and foremost, it always has been. That's where it all starts. The true war is on the mind. And this is the other thing as well, in the midst of whether we are truly on the brink of world war or not, or whether we, you know, whether it's coronavirus, my point is, all these scumbags, whether you're uploading or not, you know, to the chiming in, chatting shit, commenting, to your mad bitter truths, etc, etc, as I've already pointed out recently, in the midst of all of this, look at the stance these people are on, how many subscribers they have, all the mind warping that they do to their followers by not even remotely mentioning the practice of Gematria, or check that in the description, or oh, I mirrored that today. You know, they're talking about on my next upload. You know what I mean? On their next upload, whatever. You know what I mean? Oh, did you check that upload that I did? Boom, 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 boom. From, oh, sorry, the mirror upload from that channel, etc., etc. What was my last one? Wakey Wakey. Big up Wakey Wakey. He does great, impeccable work. Yeah, from the English side of the shore. Again, please find me, yeah, any other UK uploader, not blogging, video format, yeah, that puts out as many concise uploads as this specific person. I'm talking about myself. Please show me them. Maybe we can then have just, you know, connect some bridges. You know, when I'm putting out stuff to talk about, you know, be it a kind of think tank once every other month or something, if people are too busy, obviously, or you know, you're tied up with stuff, every other month or every other week, all the top people in the Gematria, man, I'm forgetting my words right now, just in that arena, it should be more connected than what it is as it stands. Excuse me, I can't find my fucking words right now. So shit should be more connected as it stands in the current, you know, arena of the truth community. Why is it so broken? Well, I've been explaining that. Have I not explaining that? Even if it's not the most grandest, eloquently put in format. But if you can't understand something, I mean, you truly need. Let's let me rewind this groove in the backdrop. Right, so let me turn that down. Haven't watched all of this yet. I'm going to continue watching it later tonight when I'm chilling down. Guns akimbo, but I just noticed that something in it. Basically, there's like somebody that makes some internet thing that gets certain people to partake in some crazy game, some crazy game. And anyway, called Schism, and I did point this out before the other day, as we was talking about, or understanding what they're up to. You know, again, the Mind-skism of the mind. Corona means crown chakra, inception. Mind-skism, so you got the coronavirus, is the inception of the mind first and foremost, regardless, as I keep saying, even if they made some crazy shit in the lab, like your AIDS and all that other stuff, you know what I mean? Understand these are crazy motherfuckers, don't ever put it past them. Have you not noticed all the crazy chemtrails in the sky? I mean, come on. And your fake Greta Thunberg on all the rest of the stuff where the numbers lead to show you how orchestrated the Simpsons is down to fucking Ivanka Trump. I mean, when you see that 4-base cipher layout with Greta Thunberg, Ivanka Trump and Lisa Simpson, you say, wow, of course. So, again, coronavirus, crown chakra, etc. Mind-skism, where did I have it here? Mind-skismed equals 65 and 155. Coronavirus or Wuhan, yeah, coronavirus, 65 and 155. I mean, come on. And we know things can just happen organically. I'll give a bit of a percentage to, you know, law of attraction. When you're looking for stuff, it's kind of there, kind of thing. Yeah, that is slightly granted. But when you understand what these people are doing, you truly understand how this whole system is orchestrated, in the sense of, again, all these people that can't get over Tyson Fury, that both parties are involved and they're both owned, so to speak, by the cabal, or put their soul on leash for a while. You have to be pretty fucking stupid in 2020 to not see this. And then see what my channel's about, where I'm mirroring a video from Young Pharaoh, and then you're leaving a comment, and then obviously there's a whole playlist there with Zach, with myself. I mean, really? Come on, man. And this is my point. It's pretty embarrassing, again, to even coexist with, like, you know, again, hopefully their thinking process gets better. And I'm not saying I'm top notch. I'm just saying you can be working more closer to optimum than you actually currently are. And that's, again, due because we're all being inundated via this code and practice and frequency via the powers that shouldn't be. All right. So again, I just find that amazing. Mind-skism, yeah, Mind-skism or mind-schismed equals 155 and 65. Coronavirus equals 65 and 155. Where has it gone here? Oh yeah, there it is. So, what else do you need? All right. So I'm gonna decode that at a later date. If I find anything more in that film, excuse me. Right, we're gonna get to the MPs in 1 second. I may as well catch up on the teacher affair that I touched on, but I was cussing the other day, so I'm gonna briefly touch that. Let me check that this is playing here. Okay, make sure that I'm not on pause. We are only gonna touch on it briefly, mind. And I will touch on this quickly again. And I am gonna make another video about this because I don't see, again, how this type of information, I don't even think, I'm gonna double check because they may have done their own upload for this, which would be fantastic. If you haven't done your own upload for this, or you can't be asked to again because you're doing your own things, and somebody else has already done it and you can easily just upload and mirror it, again, I have to quickly say it. Boris Johnson the other day said, what? Wash your hands twice, yeah, with all this coronavirus stuff. So he's having a big meeting right here, yeah, and he's talking about wash your hands. I already done the video where we're watching him say it, yeah. You can go and check that upload. And again, he said, sing happy birthday twice when you wash your hands. Happy birthday equals 63 and 153. That was said on the 63rd day of the year, which was March 3rd. You know, they love their 33, but anyway, besides that, 63rd day of the year, happy birthday equals 63. Also, April Fool's Day equals 63 and 153. And you know, they love their 41 thing right now with Kobe and other stuff as well. But anyway, when is April Fool's Day? The 1st of April, right? April 1st. So anyway, 153. From that day, when this is the first day he's mentioned anything like this, happy birthday, sing happy birthday. My point is, to his birthday is 15 weeks and 3 days. Again, April Fool's Day and happy birthday both equal 63 and 153. And of course, with the other stuff that I broke down, which I will, as I say, I'm going to make another video with this because it's just, how has that only had minuscule, tiny amount of views? How is it not being mirrored? Or hopefully, when I recheck other people's channels now, they've made their own upload on it, or I'll magically see my shit's being mirrored there. Yeah? So we'll get to that for my next uploads incoming. But anyway, and hopefully it's there. If it's not, okay. It lets me further know what I've already been saying, right? So anyway, the other part is the reflection of before I get to the reflection of 153, obviously 351, but basically when you do the date checking, it's either to the releasing of the game Death Stranding or to when they had the Event 201 mock-up. It's also 15 weeks and 3 days, another 153, however it goes, yeah? My point is, the reflection of 153 is 351. Who's playing God of You with what? God equals 26, letter equals 26, 26 letters of the alphabet. Again, COVID-19, skeleton, anatomy, teach, church, bones, graveyard, and grave. All these things have that 26 and 101 relationship. But anyway, the 26 triangular number, 351. Why is it important? Again, the reflection of 153, we just spoke about that. Of course, COVID-19, virus, and China equal 26. So we're saying it right there. That's why it's so important. And that's why that riddle is so important with what they're doing there. So the 153, the 26 triangular number, the reflection of 153, 351, the 26 with China equals 26, virus, COVID-19, that was the other one, you see? Unbelievable. So let me quickly go with this teacher bit here. I mean, there's not much for me to say here, but I'm going to touch on it. let's just quickly touch on it. Where's the bit here? So we had the teacher. Yeah, first Brit coronavirus victim. And imagine, as soon as I saw it, teach equals 26. So as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, this is too easy. Too easy. Again, that's why they brought in dogs might be able to catch it the other day. Your, was it Pomeranian dog? However you pronounce it. Pomeranian dog. Anyway, of course, dog, God, same word, 26. I mean, come on. So note the 47 and 1015. Of course, Masonic equals 115. And I'm sure Freemasons or Freemason equals 115. But anyway, Wuhan virus equals 114. If you want to know why that's important, so I don't have to sidebar, check out the playlist that's provided with the earlier work. So, Connor Reed, 25, caught the killer bug in Wuhan in late November. Blah, 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 blah. Of course, you got the initial post time of 47 minutes past. And we've just seen the 1015. 115. Why is this important? Which we'll get to. And again, for that 114, Wuhan virus equals 114. But for further stuff, why that's important, that number. Oh my goodness. And I'll give you another one that why it's important. 140 prime is 619. That is Boris Johnson's birthday. But anyway, for more on that, check out previous uploads that's in the playlist that's been provided. So, March 5th, this news is coming out. So the 65th day of the year, yeah, March 5th. My virus hell equals 65. So here's the sun, my virus hell. Yeah, my virus hell on the 65th day, they're giving you this news. And my virus hell equals 65. I mean, come on, look at the mockery. Again, whether the story is real, not real, a mix of true lies or one of their crazy propaganda events like coronavirus or London Bridge, which also equals 65. Check out the playlist and all the rest of the stuff on that. Of course, government, president, White House, if I remember correctly, 133. I mean, come on. So anyway, coronavirus 65 and 56. Here we are on the 65th day of the year. And of course, about a week before that was when it was the 56th day, we already had that circled saying, right, incoming. Something's probably going to happen on that day. And what happened? We had Italy on shutdown or beginning their shutdown. We had the Pope with all these other stuff going on. What else did we have? And it was amplified in the UK. I can't remember the other tidbits, but it's all there already uploaded. So check it out. Coronavirus 65. Connor Reed equals 47. I mean, come on. Government 52. And you got the 133, you see? Unbelievable. And 47, government 47. And of course, if you're new, just check out other uploads and you'll understand the importance of the Freemasonic compass kicked out at 23.5 degrees. Just go for the uploads. All right? And then you'll understand what's going on as above, so below. And those playing God over you. And why the 23.5 degrees wherever the sun goes on its trajectory to the solstices and the spring equinox and the summer stuff, why it's so important. And of course, when you look on things like White House from above, then you'll see why they have things like the should have got like a compass and square and an owl. When you look on the how the road layout and all that stuff. All right. So Wuhan virus 114. And 48. Of course, we have a day numerology of 48. China 26, we know all of that. China 28 as well. We had a life lesson. Oh no, we didn't. Sorry, excuse me. What is the 28 here? Anyway, excuse me, I'm looking around too quickly. China 26 and 28. Something must be coming up. Numerology, excuse me, I am looking around too quickly. Numerology of 28. COVID-19 28 and 26. China virus, viral 26, you see? Alright, killer bug equals 146. Did I have something else that was that? Connor Reed equals 146. Killer bug equals 146 and 56. Coronavirus 56. Connor Reed 146. We just went over that. Connor Reed 97. Right, so I mean, Wuhan virus 57, Connor Reed 57. I mean, how much more do you need? I don't understand. So you can see all these people are paid agents, paid to do it. Yeah. Probably working his way up in the fraternity or whatever the case may be, however it works. I'm just can only say so much speculation because I'm not a part of it. Although, as I say, I'm sure I'd find, you know, in present day, or even before present day, excuse me, that I'd find much more unity if I joined the local lodge, Masonic lodge. So let's continue here. Again, teach 26. I've gone on about that. Teacher 60. English equals 47 and 115. We had the time of 47 minutes past, didn't we not? The initial post, and 10:15. Again, Freemason or Freemasons. And Masonic equals 115. You see, English 115. I mean, come on, unbelievable. So 22nd prime is 79, 25th prime is 97. Remember, he's 25 years old, right? Killer Bug 97, you see? Unbelievable. Brit, he's a Brit. Brit equals 22. Unbelievable. Of course, he was on Good Morning Britain, the English program, whatever. Equals 22, so they've got the Brit 22, GMB, Good Morning Britain, GMB equals 22. We'll dismiss 59. Well, Brit equals 59, GMB equals 59. Right, I mean, I think that's enough on that one, so we can, yeah, because look, I was just finishing anyway, and I was going to get to dissecting the happy birthday. So now, let's get to the last bit. The last bit is the new MPs that say they caught it. Remember, recently we had the channel for, let me change the groove here. Let's change the groove. And let's have that. Let's have, you know, let's have that one. I was thinking of another tune, but I'll just play this one. So let's continue. Sorry, camera's all over the place. So imagine Wuhan virus 114 and all the rest that goes with that. Oh my goodness. So imagine global alert, coronavirus. Imagine when I saw this yesterday, I haven't been looking at no news for 5 days. When I saw Tom Hanks and I saw this yesterday, I said, I can't just not upload. I have to upload. There's no way, as I say, you know, what's going on is bigger than me, and the cause and what's going on is way beyond and bigger than me. There's no way I can't not chime in and do my part. Yeah, it would be outrageous for my type of mindset that I don't put out the info and try and aid, you know, the many. Fucking hell. Be it if only the few catch on. Do you know what I mean? As I say, when you're in a standing and you get past that neophyte knowledge, you truly understand. So anyway, in a stand, anyway, but it doesn't mean I still can't take the time to do this. Sharing's caring. So global alert, global alert, coronavirus outbreak declared a pandemic, excuse me, after alarming spread and severity of cases, yeah? So severity of cases have all gone up to, what's the spike climb now? 114 countries. Imagine. Wuhan virus equals 114. Undeniable. Virus equals 46. Chaos 46. You got the update time of the minutes past 46 there. Unbelievable. Alarming spread and severity of cases equals 141. Give me 1 second here. Why is that important? Another 141st prime is 811. Spiritual 118, death 118. So of course talking about the severity of cases and people dying. And of course that can also be January 14th, right? So Wuhan virus 114. Remember, if you're new here, check out the other stuff, then you'll understand why. January 14th is important. Wuhan virus equals 114. And of course, it can also be said 14th of January. So 141, like 14/1. So yeah, interesting. So they even give you 46, 2 minutes 46, so another 46. Unbelievable. There are now more than 121,000, yeah, 121,000 cases of COVID-19 in 114 countries. Unbelievable. Coronavirus outbreak equals 121. I mean, we've already gone over that. Yeah. If you haven't slight woke up, or you have an attention span situation where your mind's a sift after 2 minutes, basically. Just come back in 5 minutes, rejuvenate, and take it in and digest and spread the information. You shouldn't be just 0. How many. Again, I don't have to chime in or talk about it as much anymore because I've said what I've had to say. But it shouldn't be so many that's the few, less than the 1%, spreading this information. Yeah. Again, something I was meant to say before and it slipped my mind. Just come back again. When I mentioned the boxing about 10-20 minutes ago, that's what I forgot to say. The other part is, you can't be coming with all this dumb shit, however your mind state is, and still not waking up when we can forecast the stock market, forecast the news and the sports. And if you're not forecasting, for example, I haven't been doing no decoding, 5 days, straight away, oh my goodness, I can see what's going on. This is why I said raw. There's no way I can't upload today. This is just ridiculous. Or by the weekend, as I was put out a video yesterday. So let's continue. This is just unbelievable. Unbelievable. So virus spread, MP Nadine. Let's make sure this is still recording. All right. So let's. Oh no, sorry, that's right, no worries. So, virus spread. MP Nadine Dorries, sparks Parliament coronavirus fears as she reveals staffer has fallen ill. Fallen ill, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. As second MP self-isolates. Okay. 62-second video, 1 minute 2. Let's see where this is going. So, this is Health Minister Nadine Dorries. Remember, recently we had the Channel 4 guy, we did that in an upload recently. We had the Channel 4 presenter, Jon Snow, and another guy, the BBC News guy, pretending that they've got whatever the case. Yeah, they're just trying to, make people think, they're just trying to just give this crazy mad illusion and mind-skism. It's crazy. Think about how brazen in the front these people have. And then think, even if you're remotely awake, think how asleep the masses actually are. And if you're even a tiny bit more asleep, just take yourself to the mirror and you know what to do. Just take a good look at yourself and you know what to do. So, Health Minister Nadine Dorries is sick with coronavirus. Ms. Dorries, who is currently self-isolating, did not reveal which member of her team was suffering from symptoms. Right. She posted, I haven't yet given a list to the contact tracers. Hard to remember every single person I was in contact with last week. You see, they're jazzing it up. You got phone, clean your phone. All of this stuff is all nonsense and buffoonery. As I keep saying, doesn't mean that they haven't got some crazy shit that they can add to this fucking chemtrails and let it rain down. But my point is, they need us, so they haven't got time to let something go so out of control and they can't contain it. Some crazy contagion that needs to be contained. You see what I'm trying to say? They need you now. And remember all the layers of what's going on. So you work, you slave, tax, etc, etc. Currency, also energy current, your energy. This is what they're leeching. Again, the mind-skism, corona, crown chakra, blah, 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 blah. So let's continue. So Labour on lockdown, and the other Tory one. I'm sure this person's a Tory or something like that. Anyway, let's get to this here. So you've got a Labour one, but I'm sure the other one is Tory. So you've got this one, Rachel Mascow, so Labour MP Rachel Mascow, and the other lady, Nadine Dorries, yeah? So Nadine Dorries, let's get to her. Nadine Dorries is a British Conservative, which I'm sure is fucking Tory. 62 years old. Remember, we had a minute 2-second video. That's 62 seconds. What is that the reflection of? 26. Again, if you're not up to speed, feel free to rewind the video because then you wouldn't understand why it's important and relevant. Why she's born in 1957 and why she comes into the picture today, or when she comes in, yesterday, whatever. Of course, if you don't understand yet why they read the screen in the movie The Matrix, I don't understand how much more validity my channel and others alike in the Gematria domain, whatever, how much more we can give. Like, how much more? Again, if you are planning on watching the new Matrix, or you haven't seen the last ones, or you've seen the last ones, the last trilogy, 17, nearly 20 years ago, and you're coming across the information and all the rest of it. What I've been saying at the beginning of this upload. I mean, what are they doing? They're reading a script on the screen. They change accordingly to they can see something incoming. I mean, come on. And they've got the cheat to make a number 4 matrix. This is how brazen and how sleep. This is how brazen they are and how sleep you are. Know that. So let's continue. So Nadine Doris equals 72. MP Nadine Doris equals 241. Of course, the coronavirus equals 241. And she's born on May 21st, which is the 142nd day of the year. She's born on May 21st, the 142nd day of the year. Unbelievable. Which isn't usually that. That's usually on May the 22nd. It's because it's the leap year this year. That's why it lands. So usually it should be the 141st. So that 141 comes back into play again. Unbelievable. Remember the caption we had about it spreading and raising alarm or something? We just had a caption just now. Anyway, so coronavirus 241, excuse me. Here we have 142. MP Nadine Doris equals 241. The reflection of 142. Remember she's got a numerology for her birthday this year of 46. Virus equals 46. Chaos equals 46. Numerology. Oh, sorry, a life lesson of 30 as well. Excuse me. Talmud, and it's happening on the 3rd of March. 30th prime is, come on, man, unbelievable. 72 days to her birthday. We just had a 72 somewhere. We'll come back on the slide. Coronavirus equals 70, or Wuhan coronavirus equals 70. As I've been waiting for, 70, there's the 70, there's the 142 I just mentioned, coronavirus 142. Her name, or a title, MP Nadine Doris, again, 241, the reflection of 142. This year her birthday lands, because it's a leap year, on the 142nd day of the year, May 21st. I mean, come on. Coronavirus 142. It's just too obvious. So again, Nadine Doris equals 72 is, what is it? We just had it on her birthday. Let's get it back. It's 72 days to her birthday. Yeah? Her name equals 72, you see? Too easy. On to Rachel Mascal, Labour MP. And this is me just checking back on the other person about the Tories and Conservative. So yeah, they are known as the Tories, Conservative Party. And remember, they won by how many seats? 47. Why did they win by 47 seats? Excuse me. Because of course the Tories equals 47. Excuse me. Still burping at the same time, trying to get my words out. Right. So of course, government 52, White House. President, coronavirus 56. So anyway, the Tories 47, they win by 47 seats, and that's why he was going on about, you know, the 74 terrorists at that time, the reflection of 47. Anyway, of course, it's 2 months and 11 days to her birthday, also a span off from the 10th of March. You see, unbelievable. The 47th prime to 11. The ritual 27, the reflection of 72, the 27 club equals 72. A ritual equals 81. Her name 72 and 81. The 27 club 72 and 81. So again, 72 days. 72 days. Unbelievable. So Rachel Mascal, 47 years old. Born in 72. 75, 5th of July. Wuhan virus 57. Unbelievable. 72, 47 years old. I'm sure Wuhan virus is 57, excuse me. She's born in 57. There it is at the bottom. Rachel Mascal equals 121. Unbelievable. Coronavirus outbreak 121. It went crazy mainstream on the 21st of January, or January 21. Labour MP Rachel Mascow, 93, like Wuhan coronavirus. Or coronavirus. No, Wuhan coronavirus is 93. Now, there was a 41 somewhere. Tories equals 41, but I know she's Labour. But remember, it's all interwoven, and this is how they make the web of deceit. Or the matrix for the Mind-skism. We'll say it that way. So, the 41st prime is 149. So, this is this person's birthday, the 5th of July, right? Huh. 118 days. We just had the reflection of that with the 141, the 141st prime. 811. But anyway, where am I going with this? Self-isolates. Anybody want to take a wild gander what that's going to equate to? Oh! Self-isolates equals 142. I'm done. And 70 and 74. Woo! Dub plate right there. Coronavirus 142. The other one 241. With the leap year this year of 142 on her birthday. Undeniable. The 70. Coronavirus 70. I mean, come on. Self-isolate 70. Virus 46. 1 month and 14 days to her birthday. I mean, come on, man. Masonic and Freemason or Freemasons. Oh, and without it, I mean, come on. Wuhan virus 114. Oh, it's even 1 month, 2 weeks, and 1 day. Oh, do you know what? I'm done. I mean, that's a wrap. That's basically a wrap. I mean, I don't even need to say anymore. So that's me. Wholeness, flat mother, love, and power. And of course, spread love and light. Hashtag don't be a basic beast brainer. And of course, give love and light. Spread love and light, but take no shit. Ah, what's going on?
Reality.
There's my vote, mate.